The Apostolic Nuncio to Nigeria, His Excellency, Most Reverend Antonio Filipazzi, has ordained 10 priests for the Catholic Diocese of Ogoja. The donation was part of the activities celebrating the centenary of the diocese. CTV's Nelly Joseph reports.
It was a multiple celebration for the Ogoja Diocese as it marked her centenary with the ordination of 10 additional laborers into the vineyard of God. The ordination mass, which took place at St. Benedict Cathedral, was officiated by the Apostolic Nuncio to Nigeria, His Excellency, Most Reverend Antonio Filipazzi. Before the commencement of Mass, the Catholic Bishop of Ogoja Diocese, Most Reverend Dr. Donatus Akpan, welcomed the Nuncio and all who came to grace the centenary ordination.
I welcome in a very special way the Papal Nuncio to Nigeria, Monsignor Antonio Filipazzi, the ordaining prelate at this assembly. I welcome with delight and appreciation to God the ordinandi, our sons who are to be ordained priests of God.
In his homily, the nuncio admonished the ordinants to be generous in the administration of the sacraments. He added that the priest is a spiritual father under the authority of the bishop.
Dear friends who are to be ordained, be generously faithful in administering sacraments to souls, as St. Joseph was faithful and generous in the mission of nourishing the Son of God. Amen. The priest is a spiritual father because he exercises under the guidance of the bishop the authority in the Christian community.
After the homily, the ordination rites began. The ordinants were asked if they were ready for the priesthood, and they answered,
"Do you resolve to exercise the ministry of the word, worthily and wisely, preaching the gospel and teaching the Catholic faith?"
I do.
They thereafter pledged obedience to their bishop and his successors. The ordinants laid prostrate for the litany of the saints.
Sancte Andrea.
After which, the ordaining prelate laid hands on them, and other priests present did the same. The new priests were vested with stores and chasuble, and they were thereafter anointed with the oil of chrism. A chalice was presented to them as a symbol of their priestly office. There was a kiss of peace from the ordaining prelate and other priests present. The new priest prayed and blessed the nuncio, bishop, priest, and the lay faithful present. Very Reverend Father Peter Obele Abwe, the Vicar General Administrator, Ogoja Diocese, gave the vote of thanks.
We want to thank you for all the sacrifices you have made. We want to thank you above all for ordaining 10 more shepherds into the fold of the Presbyterium of Ogoja. We want to thank you above all for the wonderful words you delivered, not just to our new priest, but to all of us who shepherd and all of us who are shepherded in this diocese.
Some of the newly ordained priests spoke to CTV News.
All I can say is to God be the glory. 100 years ago, the early missionaries came here and sowed the seed of faith. Today, we are living testimonies of the growth of that seed that was sown 100 years ago.
I give God the glory for finding my classmate and myself worthy to be ordained as Catholic priest. This is not a calling that is done by man. Nobody takes the honor upon himself. You are called by God. After enough scrutiny,
from Ogoja Diocese, Nelly Joseph, CTV News.